Hey guys, what's going on? Kel back here once again representing the 40k YouTube channel, bringing you another Warhammer 40,000 9th edition related video. There's an article gone up on the Warhammer community page all about Join the Combat Patrol, which I'm guessing, I haven't read through it yet, I haven't spoiled it for myself, is going to be some new rules about Combat Patrol come 9th edition. As always, big shout out to everyone who has liked, subscribed and commented on the channel lately. Thank you very much guys, massively appreciated. If you are new to the channel, this is 40k. We post Warhammer 40,000 news every single day, just like this. We do hints, tips, news, reviews, a few painting videos, and when lockdown is up, it's going to be battle reports, hopefully in time for 9th edition. So if you're into all that stuff, hit that subscribe button. We're growing quite quickly for such a small channel, and every subscribe just does help. So if you could do that, we would greatly appreciate it between me and Cole. Thank you very much. But anyway, this video is going to be all about Join the Combat Patrol. Like I said, I haven't read it, haven't spoiled it. Let's get into it, let's read it together and see what we can find out. We've got the new Warhammer 40,000 badge there. So, do you like smaller games of Warhammer 40,000? Would you like a game that can finish in your lunch break? Well, I would like that, but okay, we'll see. We'll see. Oh, doesn't this depend on how long of a lunch break you get? Some people only get like half an hour. Some people get an hour. But anyway, right, I digress. Looking for a quick way to try out a new army? Combat Patrol is a fun and easy way to achieve all these, and today we're taking a look at the exciting new ways to fight battles in the 41st millennium. So what is Combat Patrol? This is the new way to play small games of Warhammer 40,000. It's for armies of a combined total power level of 50 or around about 25 power each. Each player will get 3 command points each to start the game, and with additional 1 CP per turn. The combat patrols are played on a battlefield of at least 44 by 30 inches, meaning that you can easily play Warhammer 40,000 on a dining table or a school desk or almost anywhere. If you're a Kill Team fan, this board size is the same as 2 kill zones combined. Very compact. Okay. And here we've got, what's this a picture of? We've got a picture of some Drakari going against some Space Marines. I think those are Raven Guard. I want to say those are Raven Guard, but I can't quite see what the shoulders are. But yeah, smaller games. So what can we expect out of these smaller games? And why is Combat Patrol awesome? Games of Combat Patrol will only take around an hour to play, making them an amazing option if you don't have the time for a larger game. It also means that you can get more games of Warhammer 40,000 into a single gaming session. You could hold your own league or ladder campaign in just one evening. Since you only need a small army, a combat patrol is also a great milestone to aim for when beginning a new faction. Okay, so it's kind of like to 1, get lots of games in, get a lot of practice in, and 2, try to push people towards maybe starting new factions. Okay, what else we got? Accept your mission. There are also specific missions for combat patrol, and they have goals that are more suitable for this size of wargaming. For example, let's take a look at the incisive attack mission. Okay, this is data. I'll scroll through slowly and see if I can pick out some key points. So we've got Eternal War, Combat Patrol, Incisive Attack. So we've got a mission brief and mission rules, sweep and clear. In this mission, you can if you control an objective marker at the end of your command phase, it remains under your control, even if you have no models within range of it, unless your opponent controls it at the end of your subsequent phase. Primary objectives, victory points are awarded for controlling objective markers as follows. Take and hold. The secondary objectives as well. This could be the more interesting bit. In the mission, when players are selecting their secondary objectives, they can, if they wish to, choose them to be surgical assault below. Surgical assault. Score 5 victory points if you control the objective marker in your opponent's deployment zone at the end of your turn. Okay. And we've got really good representation of the board size. So we've got player A, player B. With the centre of the battle be 12 inches apart, and the points that are scored seem to be 16 inches and then 9 across in the centre. Okay, so a very small map, like it said earlier on. Very quick to play, especially if like on your lunch break, you want to get through the game. Very interesting. I like where this is going. So, do you focus on grabbing your opponent's objective marker, or do you try and keep them off yours? That's for you to decide. There are a host of new missions that can be played for Combat Patrol, each with their own objectives and special rules, meaning that even these smaller games will give your brain a tactical workout. The new Warhammer 40,000 features bespoke Combat Patrol missions, both for match play and for narrative crusade games, and we can't wait to try them all out. That's interesting. I'm sure me and Carl can put a couple of very quick games like this together, a couple of quick battle reports, just to simulate the games and show you guys. I'm sure Carl won't mind. That's really good, interesting. Well, I like that. So building your army. An army for Combat Patrol is based on a single patrol detachment, which gives you a nice amount of flexibility and choice for the size of your battle. So a patrol detachment, command cost is 2 CP, restrictions. All units must be from the same faction. This detachment cannot include any understrength units. Command benefits, you get 2 command points if your warlord is part of your detachment. Okay. Dedicated transport, you include 1 for each infantry unit taken. Okay. So when the stuff is in red, you can see in the middle, that's like a must take, I believe. So we've got an HQ, a troops choice. You can have up to 3 troops, 2 HQs, a couple of elites, a couple of fast attack, a couple of heavy support, and a couple of flies. That's interesting. So you could take things, if it was me, depending on what 25 power looks like in Warhammer 40k, I'd probably take a captain, a lieutenant, a troop choice, maybe 2 lots of troops. I don't think I would push myself to 3, maybe 2, and maybe a couple of, or maybe 1 heavy support and 1 elites. But we won't know until the point stuff is released and the power levels are released for 40k. And we have some sample armies. Oh, okay, here's some examples. We got so excited about the Combat Patrol that we couldn't help but come up with a few army lists, all coming in at around a power level of 25. Okay, we're starting with a couple that you can make with the models in the new Indominus box set. Okay, so for 25 power, you can take the new Scorpec Lord and 3 destroyers, 10 Necron warriors with Gauze flares, and 10 Necron warriors with Gauze flares. Okay. So getting your HQ choice. The destroyers, I believe, go in the elite choice, I believe. And 2 units of Necron warriors. Okay, so that's a very quick game. Not a lot of models on the board. 24 models in total. So very quick to get through. Okay. The Scorpec Lord and his destroyer pals can advance, cutting their way through an enemy unit foolish enough to get close, while the Necron warriors follow behind, supporting with volleys of deadly gauze fire. And the Indominus Space Marines, what can you get for 25 power in the new Space Marines? So you can get the new Lieutenant, 5 Assault Intercessors, the Blade Guard Ancient, 3 Blade Guard Veterans, and 3 Outriders, so the bikes. So all in all, that is 6, 7, 10, 13. 13 models there. You can get, that's a really good balance as well, because you've got some HQ models, some elites, and some fast attack. Cool, I like that. And also it's good to get a representation idea of what 25 power actually looks like. So the Outriders give you speed, and the Blade Guard Veterans give you a real punch in combat. Support their assault by charging your Assault Intercessors at the same time, and give everything buffs from the aura abilities of your Primaris Lieutenant and Blade Guard Ancient. The next 3 armies are all built around start collecting boxes, which are all a great way to start any new force. Many of them contain enough models for you to build a Combat Patrol force right away. So things like Chaos Space Marines. This is a slightly weaker side of 22 power, but you can field a Master of Possession, 5 Chaos Space Marines, you've got a Plasma Pistol and a Chain Axe on the Aspiring Champion, 2 Obliterators, and the Venom Crawler. Okay, nice, well balanced. I don't know if you could maybe put another Chaos Space Marine in for a little bit more power, just to round it up to 25. Don't know, but it's a good representation. I like that. So we've added a Jackal Alphas and some Pure Strain Gene Stealers to the Start Collecting Gene Stealer Cult box. Okay, the Gene Stealers add some close combat bite, while the Alphys adds the expert precision to the already impressive firepower of the Neophytes and the Achilles Ridge Runner. Is that the Chaos Space Marines again? Is that a problem with the page? Chaos Space Marines, Chaos Space Marines. Okay. I think they've made an error there because there's Chaos Space Marines there and there as well. Anyway, we'll skip over that. They might update that later. This list can be made from the Start Collecting Chaos Space Marine box. The Venom Crawler. Oh, so the top one's meant to be Gene Stealers. Okay. The Venom Crawler offers incredible mobility. Back it up with the firepower from your Obliterator and the Chaos Space Marines, and use the Master of Possession to cast psychic powers to really smite your opposition. And what about the Adeptus Mechanicus? For 24 power, you can have a Tech Priest Engineer, 10 Skitarii Rangers, a Scorpius Dune Rider, and 3 Cataphron Destroyers. Okay, well balanced again. We added some Cataphron Destroyers to the Start Collecting Adeptus Mechanicus box, adding a choice of serious firepower to supplement the Skitarii Rangers, galvanic rifles. Able to shoot their heavy weapons on the move without penalty, the Cataphrons can bombard the enemy with fire while the Skitarii advance in the Scorpius Dune Rider to capture objectives. These are just a few ideas to get you started with Combat Patrol, and all are great foundations to build a bigger army from. Make sure you join us over on the Facebook page and let us know what army you are planning on running with these new smaller games of Warhammer 40k. But instead of doing that, because you're already here, leave your comments with me and Cole. We would love to hear and see what people are looking forward to, what people are going to be running come 9th edition, especially with these smaller games. These smaller games have some really cool rules, and I look forward to playing them. They seem like you can get a lot done quickly, especially for new players who want to get used to some core rules or some core units and not get overwhelmed. These seem like a really good idea. I like this. But what are your thoughts, guys? Anyone going to pick up some Start Collecting boxes? Is anyone already got the Indomitus box set on order? What are people going to do? What are people interested in? What are people going to be finding out? Let me and Cole know, and we will reply to every single comment. I said at the beginning, this is 40 Call. We put out Warhammer 40,000 content every single day, just like this. So if this is the first time you're watching the channel and you've watched all the way to the end, hit that like button if you think we did a good job, and more importantly, subscribe. We're so close to 60 subscribers. If you press subscribe now and your name pops up while I'm editing this, you could get a shout out on the next video. You never know. But yeah, leave some comments, guys, and thank you very much for watching. This is Kel signing out for 40 Call, saying stay safe, look after each other, and until next time, we'll see you all later.